My name's Angelo, and welcome to We Want Picks. This is the only channel dedicated to UFC fight picks and DraftKings lineups run by MMA insiders and professional fighters. Every week, I join Dan Kramer and Nick Newell, two longtime professional fighters that have fought at the highest levels on the planet, as well as Jacob Lyons, a skinny kid from Indiana. So join us every single week for our full fight card breakdowns, our individual fight card breakdowns, our betting guide, and our DraftKings lineups. Next up at UFC Vegas 32, we have Darrick Minner versus Darren Elkins, grappler versus grappler. Darrick Minner made us a bunch of money in his last fight. This will be an interesting one. This will be a really tough one. This is sort of a changing of the guard, if you will. Darren Elkins is a true veteran, 25-9 overall, but only 1-4 in his last 5, and he's coming off of a win, that only win in his last 5. Darrick Minner, 4-1 in his last 5, 26-11 overall. They have very similar experience on paper, but Darren Elkins has definitely fought the higher level of competition. Darren Elkins is stupid tough. He is a grappler, and he is absolutely never out of a fight. He can be 3/4 dead, getting pummeled 10-8 rounds left and right, and still pull out a submission win at the last minute. Darrick Minner, the more technical guy. He's really starting to put it together. He's improving. He's young. He's got a ton of fights, but he is young. He is improving. He's getting more technical. His stand-up looks good. His grappling was always very good, and he absolutely never, ever, ever gasses ever. He has that pace. He doesn't let it up. I think this is a pretty clear, straightforward win for Darrick Minner. Darren Elkins may have some veteran savvy in his back pocket, but Darrick Minner is, I don't think he's the guy you're going to pull some veteran savvy out in the grappling department. So I have Darrick Minner winning. I have Darrick Minner in my lineup. I think Darrick Minner monkey knife fight. Man, that's a tough one. Maybe less more, because I think he's going to get a stoppage here. I think he's going to take Darren Elkins down, elbow in the face, and that's the end of it. And I like Darrick with an A money line as well. What do you think?
Yeah, Darren Elkins, you mentioned, he is one of the toughest dudes you will ever come across. Even that last fight that he won, I mean, his face is just beat and battered, but he found a way to win. And if you look at his losses too, these are some great guys, incredible guys, some of the top guys in the roster, some of the top guys in the UFC history, honestly. You got Alexander Volkanovski, the champ, Ricardo Lemos, you got Nate Landwehr, and you have Ryan the Wizard Hall. These are some of the best guys you'll ever see on the UFC. That's who he's lost to. With that being said, Darrick's going to win the fight. This fight was set up so Darrick can get a big name. Let's see. Let's get him a big name, a big win, so we can get him against some top competition. 26 wins. I think like 22 of them are submissions. The one thing I will say is Darren, after his last fight, he called out a name, and that name was Crone Gracie. So he's not afraid to grapple. If you're calling out a Gracie, especially Crone Gracie, it sounds like you want to test your submission skills. So I think this turns into a grappling match, but Darren is tough, man. So monkey knife fight, I probably play more and more, but Minner, I think eventually will submit him. So Minner's in my line.
It's a really interesting line. It's more and more or less. I think less is the play, because I do think there's a stoppage here. And I think Darrick Minner gets it. The under on rounds is the best bet. Darrick Minner money line is a solid bet. I think this line will move too. I think, while Darren Elkins is always live, I don't know how live he can be fighting a better wrestler.
And he didn't get submitted by Ryan Hall. He lost to Ryan Hall, but he didn't get submitted. So
I mean,
that's a feather in the cap.
Losing to Ryan Hall after last week is top 5, one of the most embarrassing things that could ever happen to anybody. That dude was like a turtle on his back.
What are you talking about? He landed 2 wheel kicks on the button, nearly submitted him. I can't even count. I think it was like 15, 16.
The guy has less wrestling than my daughter, who is 4. He is embarrassing.
You could tell how terrified.
Don't mention his name on this channel again.
You could tell how terrified he was of Ryan Hall. By the first 3 minutes, he was like 15 feet. Like Ryan Hall had COVID. He wouldn't get close to him.
Ryan Hall needs to stick to competitive grappling. Without wrestling, it's just embarrassing.
I will
Either
make
way,
you a
we're
bet
not
right
talking
now.
about him.
Ryan
We're
Hall will be
talking about
champ
this
by
fight.
2025.
We're talking about this fight. Darrick Minner is both of our pick. Darrick Minner should get this done. I like the under on rounds.
Is he in your lineup?
What? Yeah, Darrick Minner's in my lineup.
Oh my God, I think we have the same lineup.
Well, we'll find out when we film the next video. I like the under on rounds. WeOnPicks.com. Grab that. And Monkey Knife Fight, I like less. You like more. It's going to be an interesting one.